Hi, I'm Kay Dean, and this is Fake Review Watch. Today I'm doing an update to the video I published in August 2021 called Dentist Patients Harmed by Fake Reviews Courtesy Big Tech. And it's about Zakor Dental Group in Los Angeles. As I noted in that video, Dr. Mansour Zakor was under investigation by the Dental Board of California. Simultaneously, his practice was receiving fake Yelp, Facebook, and Google reviews and enjoyed high ratings on those platforms. Well, let's see what's changed in the past 7 months. As you can see here, Dr. Zakor remains under investigation by the Dental Board of California. At this point, the investigation has found 5 causes for discipline, and a hearing is recommended to decide whether to revoke or suspend Dr. Zakor's license. On Yelp, Dr. Zakor still has a stellar 5-star rating as of February 27, 2022. In my last video, I showed these detailed duplicate Yelp reviews by Tal G and Alex S for Zakor Dental from way back in 2018. Obviously, one or probably both of these are fake, most likely placed there by a marketer. Well, these 2 reviews remain recommended by Yelp 7 months later, contributing to Zakor's 5-star rating and deceiving potential patients. Here's another pair of detailed duplicate Yelp reviews of Zakor from 2018 that I showed in my last video. They're still recommended by Yelp as well 7 months later. Yelp Elite Amy C. of Los Angeles posted this review of Zakor in August 2021 after I published my video. I suspected it was fake based on her review history and believed it was arranged on Instagram. Let me show you why. I saw that Amy provided her Instagram handle Chungatite in one of her public Yelp messages. Here she is as Chungatite on Instagram. Notice who's following Chungatite on Instagram. A review seller going by the name Buy Reviews. I've established that many review sellers like this one recruit Yelp elites on Instagram to post fake reviews for $30 to $50 each. Going back to Chungatite on Instagram, who is really Yelp Elite Amy, remember. Note also that she lists tiengraphics.com as her business. On Tien Graphics' website, we see that the owner is Kenny or Tien, who I also suspect provided a fake Yelp Elite review for Zakor Dental. And here's that review of Zakor Dental by Yelp Elite Kenny T. of Los Angeles, given just 2 days after Amy's review. I reached out to Amy and Kenny to inquire about their fake reviews. Kenny responded for both of them and said he had received messages on Instagram about writing reviews but had not responded. I don't buy it. In fact, neither did Yelp. Yelp removed their profiles for violating terms of service a couple months later. If you go to Zakor Dental's Yelp page today, this is all that remains of Amy and Kenny's reviews. They're buried in the violating terms of service category. Note that they each have 0 friends and 0 reviews, meaning that their entire profiles have been removed. Does Yelp tell consumers that Zakor received fake reviews from Amy and Kenny? No. While we're on the Yelp removed for violating terms of service category, let me revisit another issue I raised in my last video on Zakor Dental. Yelp seems to be removing a lot of negative reviews for Zakor that appear to be legitimate. Annie N. of Los Angeles gave Zakor Dental a 1-star review last August and another 1-star update in January. Yelp removed both. Note that you can still see Annie's profile photo and her friends and reviews. So her profile wasn't removed, just these reviews for Zakor. Why? Here's Annie's review from August that I captured before Yelp removed it. This certainly looks like a detailed first-hand experience, so I'm not sure why Yelp removed it. Annie's complaints mirror those of many other negative reviews of Zakor, which complain of lack of transparency on the cost of procedures and upselling. In Annie's January update, she chronicles her continued problems with Zakor. I just want to highlight one section of her review. She states that Zakor billed her for other services after she refused to remove her original Yelp review. According to Annie, Zakor requested multiple times that she take down her Yelp review, and in return, they would drop her bill from debt collection. She reported this to Yelp in October, who responded that the dentist's actions were a violation of its terms of service. No matter, in the end, Annie's reviews were the ones removed for violating Yelp's terms of service. To summarize, Yelp still recommends obvious fake reviews for Zecor Dental. Doesn't tell consumers about Zecor's fake reviews it's removed. And gets rid of apparently legitimate negative reviews for Zecor. Yelp certainly doesn't appear to be on the side of consumers here. Now let's take a look at Google. You can see at the top that Zecor Dental has a 4.4-star Google rating. This was as of March 1st, 2022. The 3 5-star Google reviews shown here by John, Mylan, and Usura were all highlighted in my August 2021 video. They are all replicas of Facebook recommendations provided to Zecor by review seller Lauren Hunter and her associates. Here these fake reviews remain 7 months later. But now Zecor has more suspect Google reviews. Here are reviews by Keith, Eugene, and Jeffrey from 6 months ago. Why are they suspect? Because they all also review the same San Diego locksmith. By the way, look at Eugene's review, which reads, "All along, every one of the partners ends up being accessible and equipped. Both my better half and I needed to go through significant intercessions to our total fulfillment." What does that even mean? Here are Keith's reviews of both Zecor Dental and Star Locksmith in San Diego. Here are Eugene's reviews for Zecor and Star Locksmith. And Jeffrey's reviews for both. I'll show you another example. Here are Google reviews for Zecor Dental by Jason Jenkins and Ricky Curtis from 5 months ago. Both also review the same mortgage broker in Houston, Texas. By the way, take a closer look at Jason Jenkins' photo. It's a stock photo from Unsplash.com. Review sellers often use stock photos or those lifted off the internet to go with fake profiles. Here are Jason Jenkins' reviews of both Zecor Dental and the Houston Mortgage Company. And suspiciously, Ricky Curtis has reviewed both of the same businesses. I mentioned Facebook earlier, and we see here that Zecor Dental retains a 4.9 rating on Facebook. Back in August, I showed that Zecor received Facebook recommendations from Lauren Hunter and her associates. You can see here that she advertises right on Facebook as a review provider. That photo appears to be of a famous Turkish actress, by the way. And here are those Facebook recommendations from Lauren and associates Sherry and Velma, still active 7 months later. If you examine the texts, you'll see that they are almost identical to the Google reviews I showed you from John, Mylan, and Usura. Let's take a closer look at more Facebook recommendations for Zecor Dental. Across the top of this spreadsheet are 8 Facebook reviewers of Zecor Dental as of March 4th, 2022. Down the left side are 45 businesses from around the US and the world that these same people have reviewed. The overlap in reviews here is utterly ridiculous. For example, according to Facebook, all 8 of these people have supposedly used the first 12 businesses on this spreadsheet, which includes Zecor Dental in Los Angeles, a Peruvian travel company, a locksmith in the UK, a Massachusetts moving company, a Virginia tire company, and a Nevada garage door company. Preposterous! Then there's this. 7 of these people who supposedly use Zecor Dental also use Smiling Kids Pediatric Dentistry in Indiana. I have a whole separate video on that practice. This is the garbage that passes for Facebook recommendations. Yelp, Google, Facebook, and other review sites either don't seriously care or are actually complicit in the review fraud on their platforms. It's time for Congress to revise internet legislation to hold these tech companies accountable for the fraud they're foisting on the American public.